Okay, what is up everybody? I'm here with a lovely new Birchlandia, and we are here over by Ashley Marie's Poofy Hair Salon. This was our last person build of the week. And let's go ahead and go to our next person build of the week, and this is over here. So these two person builds of the week are, nice and close, and they have someone to be on the island with each other. And this is Mr. MlgHwnt's cat shop. This is where his cat shop will be. This is his lovely little abode where he sells his said cats. And he's got a lovely little area in the back where said lovely cats play, and it's a lovely big sandbox where they can all just poop. Because pooping is just great for cats. Cats love to poop. I would know. I've seen a lot of cat poop in my time with two cats. They just love not to poop in the cat box. So MlgHwnt, invested in all this lovely land, and then he actually took this said land and he had all the cats poop on the land. Yeah, fertilizer. Fertilizer indeed, yeah. And this is so, the boats don't hit said cats because we don't want a cat massacre on our hands. So yes, this is his lovely little abode where he sells said cats. And I made it very artsy-fartsy kind of because that's just the way he is. But yeah, let's go ahead and go inside and let's check it out. This is the lovely little area where you sit down and you talk with Mr. MlG and try to figure out, is this cat for you or not? I'm not sure. And you have your conversations with him, and you find out your pros and cons of this said cat. So before we do that, you have to pick out a cat. So let's go ahead and go in the backyard if I can actually get the goddamn door to open. Okay, I got it. I spit on the computer screen. Okay, so yes, this is all the lovely cats that you could pick from. Everything from a black cat to a tan cat to a white cat to a sheep. Fuck you, sheep. And it's just all the lovely little cats that you can pick from. These two actually kind of look like Cosmo. So our cat Cosmo kind of looks like this. I really love Cosmo. Now I killed a sheep. What are you gonna do about it? Like seriously, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's exactly what you're gonna do about it. But yes, I really enjoy this, and I made sure that there was buttons so the cats couldn't get out. I can barely get out. Jesus. Oh god. But, yeah, this is where you can get your lovely cat shopping done. So, yes, Mr. MlgHwnt loves our lovely cat from Bam Lounge's house. It's Mr. Cosmo. We have another one named Duchess, which you guys don't really hear about because it's kind of dumb. Like, really dumb. And it likes to just throw up a lot from eating cat hairballs. So, yeah, this is where you come to get your lovely little cats that you would like to get and order on Birchlandia. You can do ordering online as well. So, and if you live in a faraway area in Birchlandia, you can order in, and Mr. MlG will ship said cat to your door. So yes, this is a very lovely build, and like I said, these are our two-person builds, and as you can see, we've cleared off this thing. I cleared the ravine. There used to be like a ravine right here. I didn't really much care for it. I saw some of your guys' ideas that we could do with the ravine, but I knew that I wanted to build a road through here. And this was just too much of a thin area, and I know I wanted something to be built right there. So I cleared off the ravine, no more ravine, but we will be venturing this direction. Then we'll be jumping over to that, building a bridge over this lovely lake. And then there's a lovely little island, which you can kind of see right there. And then we'll be jumping over to the 1.7.3 land. That's what you see right there. Isn't it weird that it's all like off like that? But that's just the way it is. But there's this lovely little like valley right between it, and that's where we'll actually be bridging off to. So we'll come in through here and we'll valley into here. So this is what our plan is. So we'll be jumping over into 1.7.3 land in about 2 months, so that'll be nice. But we'll be working in this area for a while, so no rush, no hurry. You can keep your lovely 1.7.3 ideas in tune and just keep them and remind yourself with those said builds. But yes, we have actually finished the area where we were building. So next few episodes, we'll be building through here. This little area right here, I'm thinking of maybe making a dock-style area. Just for the fact that, this is, I don't know, I just think this would be a really nice dock-style area. So if you have any dock-style ideas, I mean, I'm going to make like a small dock. Like everything through here. Everything through here. So any ideas like that, make sure you write them down in the comment sections. But let's go ahead and get to the next 3 builds. And this is our next build, and we've been doing a lot of play on words with builds, and it is shears, like Sears. And you can get all your lovely shear style material that you would get with shears. And with shears, you need stuff that would deal with sheep. So you can get all your lovely dyes and such and sorts. Shears, of course. And all, like I said, dyes and what's over here. You can get your feed, so you can get everything from apples to potatoes to slop for the animals. And they really like flowers, so, they just really like their flowers. And, of course, your actual wool. They compete with Walmart, so Shears and Walmart are a competitive company. And then these are all the lovely things that you'll use while, dealing with, well, sheep. So burying the body of the said sheep that you no longer need, cutting the head off so you can actually make some lovely lamb chops. you know, collecting and harvesting the lovely either meat or wool for the poor people, the clay one, and killing the animal. I said anchor. Or not anchor. That's not an anchor. That's an anvil, silly bird. There's no anchors in this lovely game. Listening to music while you kill said animal. Harvesting said wool. And for midgets that need, you know, a ladder to climb up and harvest all the wool off the lovely animal. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was very nice. This is our lovely Shears employee, and this is Mr. Shears, co-founder or founder. I guess I'd be the founder. Yeah, I'd be the founder. So, yes, let's go ahead and go over to the next build. And, yeah, these next two builds are kind of not what I wanted to do, but then I realized, actually, I really needed to do them. And this is the next one, and this is the next one. But the one I'm going to actually show off right now is this one right here. As I said, I put this lovely little forest right here, and I wasn't going to touch it. I lied. I actually decided to put something right here next to the actual casino, and that was something that needed to be done for quite a while, and I haven't made one yet, and that is a school. We haven't had a school in a while, so we need people to actually be able to go to school, because there's all these lovely villagers and stuff like that, and they may have kids, and they may need people to go to school so they can actually get an education and make sure they go further in life. So this is Welcome to Village Community School. So yes, this is grades all through all. So yes, let's go inside. Let's see the lovely little place. This is where you sit, you wait. This is where your teacher actually talks and tells you what you need to learn. And when she's not doing said thing, or he's just sitting right here and he's waiting for you to, you know, do your test and take good grades and take good notes. And this is just a lovely little school. So I'm glad I was able to build this over here by the little village area. So I was very excited about that. And I tried to make it have the same style design as the actual builds of the housings themselves. So I really enjoyed that, and I hope you do as well. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, this is our last build, and it's a strange build. It's a gaudy build. And I wanted it to be gaudy just for the fact that when I look at these kinds of buildings, I always think of this, and it is a toy shop. Toy shops are kind of gaudy. They're like Toys R Us. When you see a Toys R Us, what do you normally see? Like a lapis lazuli blue. Or like KB Toys, or all those kind of things. They kind of have a gaudy style to them. So I made this one a clown style shop, and I called it House of Clowns Clowning Shop Toys. So yes, it kind of looks like a circus tent almost. Jesus, it really does look like a circus tent. So let's go ahead and get inside, and let's see our lovely little man of the hour, and you can pick everything from all your lovely little knickknacks and toys. And you know, we live in Minecraft, so these are all fake armors and stuff like that for the kids to have a good, wonderful time. And if you don't want leather style plastic armor, you can get chainmail style plastic armor. I used to actually have like that style of armor when I was little, and I actually had like a plastic sword and everything. So you can pick all your lovely plastic swords and your fishing rods, which is really isn't a toy, but I mean it's a hobby, so I guess it'd be in the toy store. And your compasses and all those lovely things, and fake bow and arrows and all those cute things, and toy boats. I love toy boats. Try to say toy boats 5 times fast. You can't do it. Toy boat, toy boat, toy... And you just start saying tight butt. And, well, everyone loves a tight butt. So, yes, and then, you know, your books and your science kits, and then, you know, your compasses and books. When I wrote the books, I kind of just thought, oh, comic books. And also your firecrackers and stuff like that, and just your lovely little sticky, gooey goop stuff that you can play with. So, yes, I really like that. And your tops. I used to love tops as a kid. Beyblades. Come on, Beyblades. I used to love those as a kid. So yes, that was our lovely builds of this week. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Again, leave your ideas for your lovely ideas that you would like to see being built on set Bertlandia. We have all this lovely little area that we will be building. We may put something right there. I don't know just yet. Maybe a lighthouse, if anybody wants a lighthouse, I don't know. But this will be a dock style area, and then we will be building through here. Something will go right here. If anybody has an idea for this little area of land, sure. But if not, we will just be building something right here. So yes, it's up to you guys. Something will go right here. Then a bridge, jumping over here, and then actually flattening all this lovely land. And then we'll be using this to our advantage. And then we'll actually be working with the side of this mountain. Not sure what we're going to be doing to the side of the mountain. You guys will probably have to leave a lot of comments, because I'm very excited about that. Then we'll be building the bridge over to this, and then we'll actually be going into 1.7.3 territory. Very excited about this. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, SLC, and that just stands for sub, like, and comment. And I love when you guys do that, and I love when you guys actually leave your comments of what you would like to see being built. And if you don't have any ideas of what you would like to see being built on Bertlandia, just make sure you look through the comment section. If you see something you like, give it a thumbs up. That allows me to know, hey, I would really like to see that being built too. So yes, do that, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good weekend, I guess. Bye!